Hello, everybody. This is Job with you today for a daily devotion. I'm going to read for you from the book from Oswald Chambers. Let me read for you for February 26th. Now, misgiving about Jesus. The woman said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw water with, and the well is deep." John 4 verse 11. Have you ever said to yourself, "I am impressed with the wonderful truths of God's word, but He can't really expect me to live up to that and work all those details into my life." When it comes to confronting Jesus Christ on the basis of his qualities and abilities, our attitudes reflect religious superiority. We think his ideals are lofty and they impress us, but we believe he is not in touch with reality. That what he says cannot actually be done. Each of us thinks this about Jesus in one area of our life or another. These doubts of misgiving about Jesus began as we consider questions that divert our focus away from God while we work of our dealings with Him. Others ask us, "Where are you going to get enough money to live? How will you live? And who will take care of you?" Our misgiving began within ourselves when we tell Jesus that our circumstances are just a little too difficult for Him. We say, "It is easy to say, trust in the Lord, but a person has to live, and besides, Jesus has nothing with which to draw water, no means to be able to give us these things." And beware of exhibiting will just deceit by saying, "Oh, I have no misgiving about Jesus, only misgiving about myself." If we are honest, we will admit that we never have misgiving or doubt about ourselves because we know exactly what we are capable or incapable of doing. But we do have misgiving about Jesus, and our pride is hurt even at the thought that He can do what we can't. My misgiving arises from the fact that I search within to find how He will do what He says. My doubt springs from the depths of my own inferiority. If I detect this misgiving in myself, I should bring them into the light and confess them openly. "Lord, I have had misgiving about you. I have not believed in your abilities, but only my own. And I have not believed in your almighty power, apart from my finite understanding of it." Ladies and gentlemen, I really like that reading. Our misgiving about Jesus. So many of us are misgiving about Jesus, like that woman in John 4, verse 11. Our misgiving is come to us because of our lack of faith in God. As we stop living in a communion with God, we lose our connection to prayers with Him. Sometimes we just stop praying and we just lose the connection with God that make us lose, become lack of faith and spiritually. Sometimes the misgiving come to us just as we were waiting for God to do something that you ask Him, as you have been waiting for that thing that you are Jesus for a long time. That we start to have misgiving about Jesus because we don't receive what we ask Jesus for, what we ask Jesus for a very few weeks or months, something like that. But let me tell you this, there's two reasons that I know. If you ask Jesus for something and you still not receive it from Jesus, there's two reasons I know that maybe the right reason you don't receive it yet. It may be because Jesus may see that it's not in his plan for you to have that thing that you ask Jesus for. It may not be in Jesus' plan for you to have what you ask Him for. Second reason, He may have preparing you for what you asking Him. You might ask Jesus for something and you say, Jesus, I need this, I need that. You, in your prayer, you said that. But Jesus, in his plan, is he might see that you are not ready for what you're asking for. Imagine that you ask Jesus for a job, and that job you're gonna have to work 7 days a week. You're gonna have to even work on Sunday. But imagine, can you come to church? Can you listen to the gospel? Can you come to church to praise Jesus, to worship Jesus while you at work on Sunday? But imagine Jesus don't give you that work. It's just because you are not ready. Jesus wants you to know that he is able to do everything that you never imagined. May God bless you.